What a tune. Right now, though, it's time to cross over to India to get my big guest this afternoon. I am so happy.
Star Drive with Raj Batten on Drive Time.
My big Star Drive here on Drive Time today is the very adorable, the very cute. I'm talking about the one that I've been trying to get for the last couple of years. I've finally got it back here on Drive Time. It is Surbhi Jyoti from Kabul here who joins me live. Hi, Surbhi.
Hi, Raj. Hi, all.
Hello. Surbhi, I have been trying, I don't know, how many messages have I sent you? I think I've sent you so many over the last couple of years. And finally, today, Moka Agya, that you're back here on Dry Time. How are you?
Yes, I'm very well. I'm rocking and I hope same for you all.
Oh, Surbhi, thank you so much for coming here on Dry Time today. Now, next week is going to be a bit of an end of an era, really, because Kabul here on ZTV is coming to an end. It's saying goodbye, Tata. How do you feel about that?
I am quite nervous because, it's my first show and the day I came here in Mumbai, I'm doing this show and it's like, my life now because the same routine I've been following since last 3 years. Get up, go to the shoot, come back and sleep. So, yeah, I would love to know that what would I do after this?
What will you do? I mean, how is life going to... I mean, life's going to change completely because you've been part of a daily show.
Yeah, I'll go for a holiday as, I am planning that I'll take a break and I'll do some, self-grooming and I'll meet my parents. I've been calling them since, last month that my show is getting over, but please come and stay with me for a time. And yeah, I'll do stuff, I'll meet friends. Now I have time. So yeah, I can do lot of things in fact.
Yeah, I mean, say if the show wasn't going to come to an end, would you still be part of the show? Because it has been going on for so long and there's been so many kind of different storylines on the show over the years. Would you still...
every good thing comes to an end. Mm-hmm. So it's been 3 years that the show is on air. So yeah, I'm kind of, happy that before it gets dragged, our producers decide to end it.
Mm-hmm. You're talking
in that way, it was a journey, so every journey comes to an end.
Yeah, I know it's true, but there's a lot of fans that will miss the show. The show has kind of moved time slots as well, but there's still a lot of fan base for Kabul here on ZTV, and it is going to be a bit of a change for their habits, for their lifestyle habits, for the people that watch it on a daily basis. Surbhi, if I was to ask you, I mean, there's a question from Nidhi and Sami. If you were to describe your journey in 3 words in Kabul here, what words would you use to describe your journey?
First, I would say it was a learning process. Mm-hmm. And second, I would say that grooming lessons. Mm-hmm. And thirdly, I would say it was really memorable.
Oh, memorable indeed. What will you miss the most about Kabul here?
I would miss the discipline, actually, An actor's life is very disciplined life. Mm-hmm. So there are chances that I will be lazy, which I really don't want to. But yeah, a daily soap makes you really disciplined.
Oh, it makes you disciplined. I was going to ask you, you mentioned that you'll be going on holiday and you want to go on holiday. Is there a particular holiday destination you got in mind?
So I have called a couple of my college friends from Punjab. So yeah, the few places are there in our list. So let's see what we decide. Okay.
And Tasnuva is asking, will you be open to take any historical, any kind of mythological shows if they were offered to you?
Definitely, most definitely. Because as an actor, I really want to explore the other, other things also. Mm-hmm. So I've done a Muslim drama. I've played a girl next door. And if a project comes like a historical and a mytho, I would most definitely do that.
And Surbhi, I mean, you played so many different characters in Kabul here. In just one show, there were so many different shades to your character. I mean, you had different names and different kind of characters. I mean, it's quite challenging for an actress like you, isn't it?
Actually, because 5 of them, I have played 5 characters and all 5 characters was Muslim,
Yeah.
And I was playing a Muslim girl in every character, but every character was so different from the other characters, so it was definitely a challenge. We used to sit with the writers, with the producers and with directors, and we used to, finalize and we used to discuss about the norms and characteristics of each and every character. So it was challenging but fun at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Shivangi is asking you, you mentioned that you're going to go to Punjab. Will you be visiting Jalandhar as well?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Will you be because you're going to go to Punjab, aren't you? Shivangi is asking, are you going to be visiting Jalandhar by any chance?
Yeah, because I am from Jalandhar. So, yes, of course, I would love to go there.
Okay.
But that actually depends upon how much time do I get.
Oh, okay. Have you got some time constraints? Is there something that you need to be back for? Have you got some other kind of projects that are in the pipeline after Kabul Hai?
Yes. I am getting calls every day. But as I've told you that I really want to take at least a small break. But I really want to go for a break. So I don't want to take any decision very in a hurry,
Mm-hmm.
So I want to think over each and every offer, and I really want to do something different.
Okay. Kanika.
So yeah, I'll take my time and then I'll decide something.
Okay, no problem. Kanika is asking. Of course, we know about your friendship with Asha and Riddhi. How would you describe? How would you describe your friendship in one word with both of them?
See, we are, I think, soul sisters.
Soul sisters. Ah, sweet. How often do you meet them? Do you meet them on a regular basis?
Yeah. We meet really often because Asha stays very close to my house. So we really, I think we meet every week.
Okay.
Once in a week we meet definitely.
I do actually see your Instagram, your pictures that are uploaded on Instagram, etc.
Yeah.
With the girls, which is nice.
We are crazy.
Craziness is one word to describe it. Simran's asking, of all the characters that you played on Kabul Hai, which one was your favourite?
See, it's like as if you ask a mom that out of all your children, which one is your favorite? It's a very difficult question to answer, Since I have played all the characters, so each and every character is so close to my heart, Raj. And that's really honestly a thing because every character is my favorite character.
Okay. Seher is asking, if you were to go back in the future and want to change one thing, what one thing would you change about, say, Kabul Hai?
I think I will change my maths classes because those were really boring and difficult for me, and maths used to scare me. It still scares me, and I hated maths like anything. So yeah, I would love to change my maths class.
So it'd be me and you both. We absolutely hate maths. I was predicted some.
I was exceptionally poor in maths.
Oh dear. Sana is asking, what has been the hardest decision of yours in your journey of Kabul Hai?
Hardest decision. So when they have introduced this black magic thing, it took a lot of effort, to convince me. When I'm talking to my producers, on their behalf, I'm saying it was really difficult for them to convince me. But yeah, people really accepted that, and unexpectedly the TRPs were really good. So yeah, I think that was the most difficult decision.
Okay. By the way, Surbhi, have you finished filming for the show, or is there still some time to go before you finish?
Sorry?
Have you finished filming for the show?
No. Tomorrow is our last day.
Tomorrow's your last day, okay.
Yeah.
Reshma's asking, if you were offered a negative role, would you consider that?
I would love to. I think as an actor, everybody should play one negative character in a lifetime, because negative gives you so much to explore, and it's so challenging also. I would love to play a negative character.
Tika. Nayan is asking your most favourite two scenes. I mean, that's difficult to say from Kabul Hai, but is there a particular storyline that you enjoyed the most in Kabul Hai?
Yeah, actually there was this Mangalpur sequence in QH season 1, which I shot with Karan Singh Grover, and then there was this Pakistan sequence which I shot with Varun Turki, and that was in Kolkata. We shot that.
Yeah.
So these two sequences are one of my I really can't tell that out of these two which one is my favorite, but yeah, these two were my favorite ones. Okay.
By the way, you mentioned Karan, and recently you met him on the shoot of his new film, and Yash wants to know, how was that meeting? How was that reunion?
Oh my God, he was one of the most amazing persons I have ever known. He came to me running and he hugged me with so much of warmth, and he's an amazing person to work with.
Oh, of course. I mean, I think that was a big change when he left the show, and then Rakesh was introduced to the show, and then that's when the whole thing happened, because there's so many different kind of storylines and so many different characters that were introduced after that, wasn't there?
Yes, definitely, and I have enjoyed this journey thoroughly.
Okay.
Because, each and every character and track was so different that, as I told you, it was fun also and a challenge also at the same time.
Okay, and Ashi is asking, what calms you down in a stressful situation?
What? Good music.
good music. What kind of music do you enjoy? What kind of music do you like?
I enjoy old Hindi film songs.
If you
Like really old.
what, as in like Rafi ji, Lata ji, Kishore
Yeah,
Kumar?
yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Because I used to stay with my Nana Nani as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
I stayed most of my childhood with them. So they used to listen to the radio and that takes me back to my childhood.
Oh.
So I have spent my best childhood days with my Nana Nani. So that's why I think I have a different kind of connection with old Hindi songs.
ठीक है. Divani SJ is asking, if you were to get a chance type of role to play in a movie, what kind of role would you like to play? I mean, do you watch many movies these days? You probably don't get much time, do you?
Yeah, I really don't miss any movie because
Okay.
I make sure I am a big cinema lover and I really don't miss any movie. So it depends upon the role actually. I'm open to any role. If it convinces me and if it's really good, I would love to do any role.
What about,
Yeah.
say, Bajirao Mastani and Dilwale? Which one did you prefer?
Yeah, I loved Bajirao Mastani and especially I loved, Ranveer Singh's work, the way he has played that character, Bajirao, was really amazing, superb.
Okay, and talking about future work, what about anchoring? Have you ever considered hosting particular
Yeah, I
shows?
have anchored a couple of shows in Punjab also, and here also on Zing I used to anchor this show, Pyar Tune Kya Kiya.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes.
So yeah, it's one of those things I'm very comfortable in. So I have started my career also as an RJ Raj. So yeah, I would love to do anchoring.
Okay, talking about movies, a question from Beckham asking you, name a movie which has influenced your life the most. Is there any one particular movie that has always stayed in the back of
No,
your head?
actually, I can't say that this movie has influenced my life because, new movies are actually took references or motivations of the real life, So there are so many movies which influence you and there are so many movies, with those movies you can really connect yourself.
And Ashi's asking, first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
What's the first thing I do?
Yeah, when you open your eyes in the morning, do you first check your phone? Do you, I don't know, you do something in the morning? Is there anything that you do on a daily basis when you first thing in the morning?
I turn off my alarm first of all because that's really annoying.
And Nikki,
And I've been doing that since last 3 years.
and then that means you'll be switching it off after tomorrow, yeah? Now that you'll be finishing. And Nikita is asking, now that Kabul Hai is coming to... Actually, no, we've asked that. Let's do a quick fire round. There's a question here to do with what comes to your mind when I ask you these things. Love? What comes to your mind when I say to you love?
Mother?
Food?
Khichdi.
Friendship?
Best thing.
Gul Khan?
Sorry?
Gul Khan?
Mentor?
Gul Khan, your producer of the...
Yeah,
mentor.
she's my mentor.
Yeah, mentor. And Kabul Hai?
The most beautiful thing happened till date.
Okay. And there's a kill, marry, date here. So kill, marry, date. Who? Ranveer Singh, Hugh Jackman or Ranbir Kapoor?
Hugh Jackman any day.
Okay. So you'd marry him, yeah? What about Ranbir Kapoor or Ranveer Singh?
No, Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman is on top of everything.
Okay. And choose one. Punjabi films or Bollywood films?
Sorry?
Punjabi films
Sorry,
or...
sorry?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Punjabi films or Bollywood films?
Of course, Bollywood.
Dance reality or fear-based shows like Khatri Ke Khiladi?
Dance reality.
What about Jhalat Dikhla Jai? Because that could be coming very soon as well. So maybe for that.
Yeah, see, as I've told you, there are so many projects in pipeline. So let's see
Okay.
what works out.
Stilettos or flats?
I didn't get that.
Stilettos, high heels? Yeah, flats.
A flat. Any day flats, actually.
Spicy food or mild?
My.
Clubbing. Hang on, you're a Punjabi kudi. You need to have a bit of spice in your life. Spicy food chahiye na?
No. Actually, people say that I'm a wrong Punjaban because I'm a vegetarian and I'm not foodie. So they ask, what kind of Punjaban you are?
Okay, clubbing or house party?
House parties.
And a lavish lifestyle or simple girl next door?
Simple girl next door who does a lot of traveling.
Oh, okay. And tell us one quirky habit that you have.
I wash my hands
Okay.
like a psycho.
Do you?
Not
Good, that's
like a psycho, but
That
I
is-
really do wash my hands. I don't know. I'm a little finicky when it comes to cleanliness.
Okay. And there's a question about BCL this year. Any plans of BCL this year?
No, I'm not playing this year.
Okay. And are you in a relationship? Is that a question that you would want to answer?
No, I'm not. I am single.
Single, ready to mingle, yeah? But now that you got more time on your hands, you never know.
Yeah.
Okay, Surabhi, you know what? It's been a pleasure having you here on Drive Time. I just want to say there's a lot of fans that all want to say so much love to you. By the way, now that you're going to be, now that you got more time on your hands, please join Twitter as well, because a lot of people are asking you when you're going to be joining Twitter.
I'm not. I'm very bad when it comes to social media sites. I am on Instagram because it's very easy to manage. So I'm very happy with it, and sometimes I forget about Insta also. So I think I'm not that social. And social networking sites take a lot of time, to manage and all. So that's why I don't have that much time to manage just Snapchat also, Twitter also, Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. I'm nowhere except for Twitter, except for Instagram.
Okay, there's fans here. Afia, Kush Asar, Surbihi, Zoya Sanam, Beckham, Ashi, Seher, Reshma, Simran, Honey, Kushbu, Nikita, Nidhi, Cheetos, Nisha, Nitu, Zulekha, Zora, Nina, Anusha, Chuha, and there's loads of them. All want to say that they all love you. There's loads of them. They all want to say they love you and they loved you on Kabul here. What have you got to say?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your love, and I would love to say that it was really good, and you have loved me so far, and please keep loving me. I really need your blessings. I really need your support and love.
Oh, thank you so much, Surabhi. It's been a pleasure having you here on the show, and definitely keep in touch.
It was nice talking to you, and it was really nice answering all your questions, and love and regards to you and to all your listeners. Keep rocking, Raj, and keep shining, stay bright, and all the best.
Oh, Surabhi, we love you loads. Thank you very, very much, and all the best to you, all right?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care. Thank you. You too. Bye. There you go, Surabhi. Jyoti from Kabul here. I'll be back in
12:60 a.m. Digital, online, mobile app. This
is Sabras Radio.